Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Newcastle Racecourse here on Wednesday. It is the 17th of January 2024. Gonna look the first race to 110 from Newcastle, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it, around the world. Let's look at the first race to 110, which is to boost your ACCA Fenwa with Bet UK handicap. The Class 5 handicap going for a purse of $10,500. Race for 4-year-olds and upwards. Horses rated 49 to 68. 6 horses are going 2,400 meters or a mile and a half on the all-weather Tapeta surface. Gonna take the 6-horse Carlton as a top selection. 6-4-2 for me in the TriCash trifecta. 6-4-2 TriCash trifecta. Top selection 6-horse Carlton. 4 going by Frankel here. Tracy Waggett trains. Tom Eves gets to mount. The horse's most recent outing came the 8th of January, so last Monday at Newcastle. A mile and a quarter in a Class 6 handicap. Off the 2-month refreshing, he was a little bit flat. He finished third by 4.5 lengths. A little bit flat late. I do think the trip was too short, but he was traveling decently. They figured out they want the extended, longer trip with him in his most recent starts. Come back with a quick turnaround back to a mile and a half, which I think he's been crying out for through and through. I think he'd get to the winner's circle through and through. 2 back at Newcastle, 15th of November. Mile and a half in a Class 6 handicap. Very red poster, which cost him that day. He finished 8th by 4.5 lengths that day. He was under the drive late, just not excelling. Like I said, high weight, wide poster. It wasn't a recipe for success there. And then the 2nd of October at Newcastle, mile and a quarter in a Class 6 handicap. He finished 7 by 5.25 lengths that day, and he just never really got going. Another very, very wide trip from barrier number 14 of 14. And then, just over the summer, if you look over those races, he was running against, in the mile division where he just wasn't really showing up. He wants to go a mile and a half. He's going to get it today, back to Newcastle where he's been on the improve. I think he could finally get the trip to win. I think the 4-horse here, Luna Effect, is a horse you want to use in your place pod here. Was still a maiden here, but has been getting close. 9th of January, it's still the last Tuesday in a mile and a half Class 5 handicap. Finished 2nd by 1.75 lengths. Was traveling decently, just needed that extra turn of foot, but got down the race course well. Before Christmas at Cello over the mile 3/8 in a Class 6, he finished 3rd by 3 lengths again, just yielding late, but he got around the race course well. Form hasn't been half bad, has run races fast enough to win here. At 2-1, I'll use his horse in the place pot to begin it off. But to recount my selection for the 110, the first race from Newcastle, going to take the 6-horse Carlton, give kudos to the 4-horse Luna Effect. 6-4-2 TriCash trifecta, 6-4 in the multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.